Hello, my pack. It is me, Knight. Welcome back to another video. Sorry that I've been on a rant. Come on, turn off the camera. There, the camera's off. Anyway, this is gonna be what if Deku was a vampire and Jiro was a werewolf. Alright, so here are the abilities of Deku, and this is gonna be his quirk, not his entire family is vampires. No, his quirk is gonna be vampire. He can transform into a crow, a wolf, a dog, and a mountain lion. Yeah. So those are his transformations. In Jiro can turn into a mid-wolf or a lichen, and turn into a full-on werewolf. And what else with this one is yeah, that's all. And Deku can turn into a black cat, a black werewolf, a crow, and a raven, and a black wolf. Black husky, yeah, black husky instead of a wolf. Alright, so we go. Twins Deku is 4. We go to the quirk doctor. The quirk doctor. There's a different quirk doctor instead of the Alpha 1 doctor.
With every journey you take, you will win with points for states, airline miles, and endless experiences.
I'm not making a little bitch in this. You know what? I'm gonna go bitch. Sorry guys, but I have to do it for God. Okay. Deku is considered Nico considers Deku a monster. Nico is pissed behind me. And they go to the force of the city. They leave, they go to the Eagle goes to the adoption center and throws Eagle in there. Eagle is like a bitch. No age, but we really need it. Try this. $1,000 printed pocket.
1692?
As I was saying, that Inko threw Deku into an orphanage, but she didn't know this orphanage was full of actual vampires, not like the quirks were vampires. Deku's the only one that doesn't have a big quirk. And these are his abilities. You're gonna find out in the future what his abilities are. So, the orphanage takes Deku and raises him. She says, "Good luck treating this monster." What is his quirk? They ask. Vampire. Is he born vampire or his quirk is actually vampire? His quirk is vampire. Yeah. He says in a disgusted tone. As Deku is crying, the orphanage says, as the caretaker says, "Leave and never remember this existed," with her eyes turning red. As she leaves, goes home and forgets what she was doing. She even forget, no, she forgets she had that, no. She remembers it. She says, "Ah, thank God I left that kid in." He got to him in a more second. She doesn't remember what she first said. So her friend was in the background. God, that's it. I'm going down. Actual vampires. Yeah. Strawberry vanilla.
¿Qué tienes carro? No, yo vivo aquí.
Yo manejo
Yo vivo en Royal. Mira, él me está pagando.
¿Pero maneja usted? Vaya, para ellos pagan mucho.
Thank you very much. Tax right. As I was saying. picture of the orphanage. Says, hello, my name is Miss Lucella. Here's my wife, Miss Right. Or you can drop the gun if you want. It's just first let me know your the that says my name is Rosetta. I'm a lesbian piercing. If any of you guys watch Outlab, you guys know who's named wrong to me. Yeah, I'm named right, and I'm a witch. And I'm a vampire. I use slaves instead of actual wands or sorcerer. And I'm a vampire. Says I'm deku. No, not famous yet. You just saw the picture of a lady of my mother, called my mother, dropped me off here because of my part. You see how to use your powers? That's what I said. Deku's mom now. And that power stick. Because you are one vampire, a vampire, you are considered a royal vampire. These are our powers. What is it? Those are making people into vampires, shadow manipulation, blood magic, or blood manipulation, weapon conjuring or weapon conjuring or weapon making, and dream or magic control. One of my favorite is that you can just seduce anyone to do whatever you want, but you don't need to fuck them or actually sleep with them. Really simple things, yeah. I may actually use that one. What was that? You know, school. And Lucetta says, let's go! You got my mind! And Lucetta says, and he's like, no. No. And no. And he's just like, and he's just like, a strict and fun. Strict mother and a fun mother. This was an interesting couple. Can't wait for the TV show to start. So much drama in this couple. And said, you like drama? TV show? And they Watch a couple of normal movies. Let's get to and you said, teach him how to use what is it called?
Cuando los sacudí y están aquí, miren. Y no podemos permitir que bajen.
Alright, you're turning it horizontally. However, just make it across.
What a goddamn it, you came for the goddamn store. God damn it, bitch, you bring me my goddamn beats.
No, left.
Did you bring toilet paper?
That is my stuff.
Reach for your girlfriend's hand.
How much does the little shit cost me?
She's gonna help you.
Or did you buy that for you?
Buy that with
With your
$20.
money? Javier's?
And $1 the night.
Damn. Javier, you owe me $1, bro.
Here's one of those dollars belongs to mom. That one's there. Okay, guys. Deku. Alright. Why doesn't it want to open? Damn it. Looks like I have to do it. Anyways, as I was saying, Deku teaches Deku how to do his powers, being blood manipulation, shadow manipulation, weapon conjuring or weapon summoning, blood conjuring or blood magic, and seduction, and the the glyphs, and what is it called? And you get the bright idea, you see the pandemic, to try and teach him how to use a spell circle to see if he can. And when she teaches him how to do a simple, let's say, she can do all types of magic. Let's say, plant magic. He does it without even a problem. Anyways, then Deku learns a bunch of circle magic, or normal magic, and he also learns a bunch of glyph magic, because glyph magic can do some special magic that spell magic, circle magic can't. And as we say, just skip until the beginning of the anime or middle school. During the middle school, people think Deku is quirkless, but they don't bully him. And he was raised in the orphanage with Luz and Amity. The one thing that he treats every person that's in the orphanage like either an aunt or uncle, or a sister or a brother, or a cousin, or cousin. Mostly his cousins. He doesn't treat no one like his brother or sister. Anyways. Hold on, I'm gonna check something. You guys saw nothing. Anyways, Deku is and for blood magic, he has a special move called blood control, where he got a semi-special move called blood control, where he controls the entire blood of his enemy or enemies, and a 200-mile radius. In a 2-mile radius. Alright? As he says, as the teacher's saying, alright, kids, we have 2 people wanting to go to UA, and someone says, is what the best school in Japan? Doesn't they have a 2% incentive rate? He says, Katsuki Bakugo. He's lacking in his grades, but real powerful, so he may get in. Yeah, I'm the only one allowed to go, because I'm the most powerful. And he says Izuku Midori without trying to laugh. He says, you guys know I'm not quirkless, right? And everyone says, what? My quirk is witch vampire. I have the abilities of a witch and a vampire, so fuck off. And I can do this. Blood control. 200 miles. And he says, blood control. As he controls everyone. He says, Bakugo, go up to the teacher. Oh, hold on. Bakugo goes back. Take away the hearing of the teacher. He takes away the hearing of the teacher. And he says, alright, Bakugo goes up. And he goes up. He smacks the teacher. I gave friend free motion to everyone. The teacher goes up to Bakugo. Says, you are expelled. And that's going on your permanent record. Good luck trying to get into UA. But Deku made me. Don't give a fuck, he says. He says, hey, Katsuki. You know where the bitch Inko lives at? Why are you calling your mom a bitch? She dropped me off in an orphanage. And I'm adopted by the 2 caretakers of that orphanage. What do you mean? My 2 mothers are Emily Bright and Luz Nocera, also known as the Vampire Hero and the Witch Hero. So fuck off, Katsuki Bakugo, he says. And let me repeat the ranks. The number 5 hero, the number 5 Vampire Hero, Luz Nocera, and the number 6 hero, number 6 Witch Hero, Emily Bright. So my name isn't Izuku, it's Izuku Nocera, Bright Nocera. As he goes to school, what is it called? Alright, God. And he says, alright, guys, bye. And he says, and he takes out a glyph, a piece of paper, and he draws a glyph on it. And no one saw what the glyph looked like. And he put it up against the wall, and the paper started crumpled away, and a door appeared. And he opened it, and if you look inside of it, you saw the boiling aisles. As he walked in, he said, oh, and by the way, I'm in an entire different dimension, bitches. And he snaps the glyph to, and the door closes, and the door disappears. As Deku walks in, he goes to his mother's house. Anyway, he knocks on the door, and Olivia Bright, I think that's her. No, Emily's mom and dad got divorced, and Emily's dad got everything, stole everything from Emily's mom, so she's right now bankrupt and is on the street begging. So I guess I haven't eaten nothing really good. Okay, so here we go. She goes in. She sees her aunt and uncle and her his grandfather. Not her. And his little sister, Izumi, right? And he says, "All right, so I have to go to Hexside now. Yeah, since here, entire school year of Hexside is just a month in your human world. So you have 10 years of Hexside school, and you have more wizard or witch training, basically." Hold on, guys, I'm doing something. As that's what he does for the 10 months of school training. He goes to Hexside. On his 5th month of Hexside, or 5th year of Hexside, he meets a new student as Principal Bum, I think this is what his name comes in and says, hello, students of Hexside 1A. I would like to introduce to you your new student, or your new classmate, as he says. As Izuku says, hold on, let me guess. Werewolf Witch. Her name is Jiro, and she is from the arm of the Titan. She comes in saying, how the hell do you know that? I'm a vampire witch. I am also human within witch and vampire, and I'm a royal vampire. So I can tell everything about you within just the smell of your blood, sweetheart. Oh, by the way, why does it smell? Your blood smells sweeter than everyone here? It smells like cinnamon, the thing that I love the most, with food-wise. And Mom said, "Oh fuck." And she says, yeah, you smell like candy apples. Caramel apples. And I love that. He says, oh, fuck. The wolf said. And Izuku and Yuro look at him saying, what? Oh, why did it have to happen? Why? The legends were true. A vampire and a wolf will fall in love. Fuck. And they say, a vampire and a wolf will fucking fall in. Oh, fuck. I just remember something about Vampires 101. What? When a vampire smells something they love within food-wise, they found their soulmates. Ugh. Fuck. Looks like we're soulmates. Well, I'm fucked, aren't I? What do you mean? My parents love to tease the shit out of me when I find a girl that I'm interested in. But in a month or so, I find them fucking cheat on me with this motherfucker. And he points to a three-eyed jock. And he says, oh, and by the way, what? I can control every one of you guys. What do you mean? I'm a royal vampire. There you not guys just see. And everyone says, fuck. I hope this is catching what I'm saying. Anyone says we're fucked, aren't I? Aren't we? Yes, you are. What do you mean? I have multiple abilities like this, as he conjures up a 1911 suppressed pistol, and he aims it at the three-eyed jock and says, fuck it, since I already found my soulmate, and I don't want you sitting her. As he cocks the pistol, points it at one of the eyes and says, fuck you, and fuck you, shooting all three of its eyes once. He bleeds to death, and he aims it at, Principal Bum saying, say some shit. Alright, I forgot to say, I'm a little prince. What do you mean? My mom is Luz Nocera, also known as Empress of the Boiling Isles. And my mother, my mom, but my mother is the one you guys fear the most. She even scares the Empress herself. And everyone says no. Yes. Emily Bright. I hear the Adams theme song is dun dun dun. And that says, oh fuck, I'm fucked on night. And they hear a yes. Alright, well, I can always go back to the human world. Oh no, you're not escaping your punishment. I'm fucked. Alright, what dungeon, what level, and what weapons do I get? Dungeon 5, level 19, only a shotgun. You let me using my puppy, yay! And he summons a pump action shotgun with a good stock, a flashlight, a scope, and extra rounds, he says. See you later. See you later, little puppy. Oh, and I forgot to say, Luz also taught him how to change into his animals. See you later, puppy. As he turns into a husky and jumps out of a 3-story window. And as he jumps, everyone hears a crow sound and a black crow with red eyes. With shotgun powder. You know what? I'm giving him the shotgun too as a vampire. But Luz had the Byakugan instead of the shotgun. And he has every EMS ability. So yeah, that's something. And as I was saying, he says, you guys want to see a crow Susano? What is that? As he made a Susano, but it looked like a big black crow. And he says, this is a Susano in an impenetrable armor. Not even the strongest of magics can break this. Are you sure, Izuku? Try it. And she says, demonic, like the angel demonic bullet. She snaps her, does a circle and pushes it. And this is like one of the most powerful spells ever created. When it hit the Susanoo, not even a scratch was left on it. See? And plus, if that would have cracked my Susanoo, I could always use Kamui. Alright? And he says, Susanoo away. And he says, Kamui. Alright? Shoot something at me. Or throw anything you want. As they throw a desk at him. It goes right through him in his crow body. And he's like Itachi. He has crow summoning. Yeah, so he'll always have a crow on his shoulder. And we ask, why was there a crow on it? Oh, you guys wonder why I always have my eyes closed and was just because we thought you were blind? No, the crow is helping me see. What do you mean? My eyes are pure blood red. Anyone who looks inside them gets hypnotized or seduced. No wonder those crow's eyes were red. Anyways, bye. As everyone just looks at Jiro, who is just blushing. Says, I'll be right back. As she goes into the bathroom. How many black bright follows her? Huh. So my little pup found his soulmate. Ah, fuck. Here goes the parent interrogation. You know me too well. Alright, do I have to pass some tests or what? Right. What do you smell from him? Candy apples. What is your favorite type of food? Candy apples. What's your least hated food? As he says, Brussels sprouts or whatever they're called. Same as Izu. Izumi. Who's Izumi? His sister. Oh, okay. Quick question, what are you? I know you're a werewolf witch, but what are you? Personality-wise. She says, a yandere. And she says, oh, you're a yandere too. What do you mean? Lucius a yandere. You fucking killed half of our class. They just looked at me the wrong way. And I'm not kidding, she actually did. She killed the last emperor. What happened to the last emperor? You know why there's a big golden lich head at our castle? That's the last emperor. Ah, okay. But anyways, can you tell me who were those bitches that cheated on Zuzu? She said. And she said, sure. Names for blank blank. Side character 1, side character bitch 1, bitch 2, and bitch 3. And bitch 5 and 4. She finds bitch 1 and bitch 2 fucking a job together. Hello. Who are you? The new student. But also your death. What do you mean? This is for cheating on Zuzu. Who's Zuzu? No. I'm his soulmate. And she transforms into a big werewolf. And does a spell circle that takes away all the sound. And she has her earphone jack works, so that she knows sound magic. Or also known as bard magic. And she takes away the sound from their voices. So they can't scream or yell for help. As she walks to them. Hey, Mom. As I was saying, Jiro kills. Be quiet, I'm recording a video. Bitch 1 and 2. Alright, we go to. Alright. We go to bitch 3. Jiro finds her hooking up with a teacher. But not from Hexside. A teacher from a different school. And she kills that teacher. And in bitch 3. We go to bitch 4 and 5. You know what they're doing? Hooking each other up with each other's dads. And she walks up saying, so then. As I was saying, that Jiro kills bitch 4 and 5, and they're both of their dads. Huh. And she kills both of them. So, oh. Alright, we go. Anyways, and alright, we go to Deku's perspective, where he's in Dungeon 19, level 19. Yeah, no, it was Dungeon 9, level 19, with his OP shotgun, which was a 3 gauge, a 12 gauge. No, he had a 12 gauge gun. A 12 gauge. Not a shotgun, but a 12 gauge. And he didn't mean. He said, alright, we're doing a new video where a boyfriend stopped a 12 gauge. If you guys know where that joke is from, good for you. Yes, as I was saying. Deku alright, Deku beat the dungeon boss, beat the floor boss, being Ice Serpent. Right? Deku and Jiro date for the next 5 months or 5 years. You can say. As he hasn't told Luz about him dating a girl. Neither did Emily, because she wanted Deku to on his own. And Deku came up to Luz He said, Mom, I have something to tell you. What is it? I'm right now busy with paperwork. I have a girlfriend. Says, okay, and she stops. Okay, that's, you, wait, what, you have a girlfriend? How long have you guys been dating? 5 years? Who else knows besides me? Mother. As Luce says, Emily Bright, here, now. As she heard that, she has never been more scared in her life than right now. You dare not tell me? What? I wanted him to tell you on his own, and I want him to trust me in the future. Good answer. Now, you bring her here tomorrow for dinner, and invite her parents. Alright. Deku goes to Jiro's house. Jiro's parents don't know that Jiro's dating both of Jiro's parents don't know she was dating Izuku. As he says, knocks at the door, and Jiro's mom opens up saying, "Hello, who may you be?" "I'm looking for Courage Go Jiro. Does she live here?" He says, "Yes. Who are you?" "I'm Izuku. Izuku Bright. I'm her boyfriend, or Nosella, whichever you guys choose, and her servant." And Jiro's mom says, "Jiro Korejuko," as she appears right next to, and she looks at the door and says, "Why do you want to come at this time?" Both my mother said to invite both you and your mother and father to dinner, or mother and mom, I don't know, or dad and dad, whichever one. She could probably be your babysitter for all I know." "Good job on you for not guessing my parents." But she's my mom. "So is there another mom or a dad?" She said dad. Regular American household? Yes. There is. What is American? It is a country in the human world where me and your daughter would go in for the rest of our lives. What do you mean? Every year in here is a month in that world. So if we have for 3 years of school being I 36 years in this world, or 3 years in that. Either we fake our death, or we say we're not, or we retired, whichever one we choose. Okay. Anyways, as they go, Deku takes both Jiro's parents and her. He says, "Alright, hold on. What are you doing?" This. As they teleport into the castle. Why are we in the castle? Oh, right. You guys don't know the Empress and her girlfriend, wife's name. And their names are Emily Bright and Luce Serra. And they walk into the dining room, says, "Mother, Mom, I'm home." As the dart goes past, flying by Izuku's head, as he catches it and saying, "Izumi, what did I say about throwing darts at me? Not to." "And what do you do?" "Throw them at you." "Alright, go clean up your room." He says, "Fuck." As Emily heard that and said, "Who taught you those words?" And Deku says, he murmurs saying, "Scouts are the partners." I heard it from a kid at school. But I'm not saying nothing else. I'm nor a snitch, nor a I've been raised in the streets. She says, whatever. Alright, hello, we have company, so go clean up. Who is she? Who is the pretty purple hair lady? Being her, Jiro, and her mom. And Deku says she's my girlfriend and that's her mom. I'm telling brother about this. Pretend Hunter is around 2 years older than Izuku. He's right now third. Uh, I. He's 18. So Hunter will be around 20. Because I'm making you a high school. No, a college, I mean. Not a high school. College. So, yeah. So, he's 18. He doesn't age as a boy guy. That's all I'm saying. Anyways. As I was saying. Alright, they have dinner, they enjoy free laughs. Alright. We skip to we skip to the end of the thing. Izuku says, I'll be back when we have a break or Christmas break or Thanksgiving break. Okay, guys? So, alright. They have everything packed. He opens a portal to the human world. They already have an apartment ready for him and Jiro. They go to the apartment. And Deku says, I'll be back. I'm gonna go get some groceries. Deku goes to the store, get some get some steak, some rice and some beans, and he was leaving and the girl asks him out and he says, get sleep with one eye open, why? I'm just trying to let you live this something else there. He says bye as he turned into a raven. He has so much strength as a raven that a crow, that he can carry 3 grocery bags with just 1 foot as he flies away. As she was walking back to her apartment saying, oh man, why didn't he want to date such a fine piece of ass like me? And a voice said, because I'm dating him. Who are you? I am your dad. I'm his girlfriend. Oh no, you're a Yandere type bitch, aren't you? Ah, you know what I am. Congratulations. At least you're not a dumb bitch like the other ones that cheated on Izu. Doesn't mean he cheated. No, before I met him. Oh, crap. Now, capitation or saw in half? Which one? She saw her in half. Like, she cut between her legs down her entire face. Alright. So they have dinner, and there's a day before the U.S. entrance exam. They go in, and Deku says, "No killing any UA student, please. Why? I don't want you getting arrested and me trying to bust your ass out. Fine, and us having to go to a different entire dimension of my world. Yes, for us to go to school together. Fine." In apply for the exam that I will look quick. Deku says which vampire and Jiro says which werewolf. Are you guys siblings or what? No, we're dating. Her family is which werewolves, and my family is which vampires. Okay. And as they go to the entrance exam, Izuku gets 100% on the writing exam, and Jiro gets a 95. They're the top scores. Momo didn't even get a 100 nor a 95. She got an 85. That's how hard the exam were. And what else was there? Yeah. Deku is on ground beta and Jiro is in ground alpha. As he was walking up to the front, Ida stops. And what are you doing? Going up to the front? No, you're gonna go distract that girl over there. Nah, I already have a girlfriend, so why would I try hit on another girl? And instead of 1 pointer, 2 pointers, and 3 pointers, they're 5 pointers, 10 pointers, and 30 pointers, alright? No, there's 10 pointers, 20 pointers, and 30 pointers. Now 1, 2, and 3. And the 0 pointer isn't a 0 pointer, it's a 10 pointer. No one tries to defeat it because it's a big robot, so no one ever defeated the 0 pointer, not even All Might. In his prime, like, I mean, when he graduated UA. And Deku says vampire ability, Sharingan. Anyone said, what is that? It's a special eye that gives multiple abilities. It says Matarasu arrows, being a Matarasu, put an arrow formation above the entire city, above every robot. As we go to Jill's perspective, she says wolf ability, bone. She has the ability to control bones instead of blood. And she makes bone projectiles like Horizons from Horror Tail or Undertale, if you guys know what that is. Above every robot. And points to them. As the gate opens, they just fire the Amaterasu arrows and bone arrows. As they hit each and last robot, they get all the points, being 1,000,000. Yeah. There are 1,000,000 points. No. 1,000,000,000,000 points, because, yeah, 1,000,000,000 points. No, that would have been, no, 500 points. 5,000,000 points each. And they released a 0 pointer. And they released a 0 pointer to see if they could beat it. And they beat it. With Deku just saying, what should I... He just pulled an entire meteor from... What is it called? Like Madrasa. He pulled a meteor. And for... Jiro... She had made a huge bone spike from the floor through the entire robot. That's being 510 points, 5,100,000 points each. Said everyone, from everyone besides the kid with the weird eyes and headphone girl. From ground beta and alpha, come back tomorrow to take the test again. And Bakugo was in ground beta. And Urako's in ground alpha. She's in ground beta. She tried hitting on Deku because he thought he was red. And Jiro walked up to Deku saying, "Baby, babe." She runs up to him and jumps on his back. Catcher is saying, how many times not in public? Too bad, too sad. Fine. Before we start school, you wanna go visit my mother's? And then your parents? Yeah, sure, why not? As Bakugo walks up to say, Deku. He says, what, Pomeranian? What did you just call me, Deku? You heard me loud and clear, Pomeranian. Zuraka walks up to Deku saying, why don't you date me? I'm better looking than that bimbo. That flash-chested bitch. And Jiro is wearing an overgrown shirt over her body. A very big shirt. Because Deku has, he is as strong as, he is tall. Well, Deku's 7 feet and Jiro is 5 foot. Deku's 6 feet and Jiro is 5'11". Yeah. Well, light is sparkly. So she has a long short under it, but has a really tight shirt under the large shirt. For Deku is a medium but a large shirt for Jiro. She takes off her the shirt because Deku actually had a tank top on during the test. He said, "Since I didn't really sweat, here's your shirt back, babe." As she gives him his shirt back, as she has, how do I say it? Think of Elizabeth from Seven Deadly Sins, Momo from My Hero Academia, and a Tsunade from Naruto. Combine their breasts together. And that's Jiro size, you can say. And everyone just looked at her saying, and Deku says, "Nah, babe, keep the shirt on. I don't want them." Fine, fine, fine. And he goes, "Close your eyes real quick." He says in a deep, dark voice, he said, "Fine." As he created a Susano, a black Madara-ish looking Susano instead. In a dark, demonic voice, he said, "Never look at your girlfriend again." In such a demonic voice that even Nezu, I'm talking Nezu, was scared of. And even Endeavor. And you know his part is too big. And Endeavor's the number 7th hero. Yeah, the number 7th hero. The top 3 heroes is All Might, Best Genius, and Hawks. So All Might Endeavor does not know the name of Izuku. So he's gonna try and force a marriage between him and Fuyumi. And Endeavor says, I'm having a forced marriage with you and my daughter. He says, you can do. Why? Can't do that. Why? Do I know what who my mothers are? Luz no Sera, the number 5th hero, the vampire hero. Vampire hero. The vampiress. Then we have the number 6th hero, who is my dear mother, being the witch hero. Witchy. Yeah, no, I'm not good with coming up with names. Do you see where I get my witch and vampire quirk from? But if they're both females, how do they have... No, one of them is a witch. There's always a spell for everything. You know that, right? He says... As he grabs his backpack and takes out a blood bag from it. Takes out a straw and pokes it in, and he starts drinking like a priest. Oh, positive. No, he says AB positive. Really good for some reason. Anyways, back to you, Endeavor. So you can't force a marriage between me. But I can't force a marriage between her and my son. No can do, because she's under, what is it called? Law. She's under immunity. What do you mean? Her parents are from a different country and are the her mother is the #1 hero from Germany. The South Witch, Jax. Yeah, headphone Jax. Yeah, I don't have good names for heroes. So she's under immunity, so you can't do shit to her either. Her father's quirk is a werewolf, so if you try to do shit, he can. And her mother's a witch, so she can teleport both of them here. Oh, and by the way, I could turn other people to vampires, and she can turn other people into werewolves. So I'm not no longer a full vampire witch. I'm 25% witch, 25% werewolf. So now I have a Jiro bites his neck, saying, giving him some of her blood. No, just biting her his neck. How should I do it? She accidentally cuts her, and he drinks it. He drinks the blood while healing her. He says, "Oh fuck, we're fucked." What do you mean? When I drink someone's blood, I either get a quirk or become what they are. Either you're a werewolf. I'm already a witch, so I'm 25% witch, 25 werewolf. As he says that, wolf ears and a wolf tail comes out. So see. I wonder what my husky form looks like now. He turns into a husky, but now it looks like a black wolf, dire wolf with red eyes. It transforms back. You know what? Since I'm 24% werewolf now, I'm making you 25% vampire. He bites her neck. She lets out a little moan. All the girls get a nosebleed. Everyone gets a nosebleed. Her eyes turn a little darker. Her eyes were light green, now they're dark green. And she gets little fangs. Her fangs become bigger. And the vampire mark on her neck stays like 2 black dots. Alright, bye. He says as they both walk away. Alright guys, that'll be the end of this video. And sorry for me not posting for some few months now. Hope you liked the video. Bye.